For WICB and VIC News, I'm Michael Memes. The examiner for Officer Brian Sicknick has said that he suffered a stroke and died of natural causes. Sicknick, a Capitol police officer, collapsed hours after the January 6th riot and passed away the next day. The Capitol Police said in a statement that they accept the findings from the Office of the Medical Examiner. Governor Ron DeSantis has signed an anti-riot bill in Florida. This is in response to the George Floyd protests in Minnesota last summer and not to any riot that happened in Florida. The law penalizes local governments in the state who want to defund police and increases penalties for blocking highways, defacing statues, destroying a historically commemorative property, inciting a riot, and more. India is facing a second COVID-19 wave. The country has record-high COVID infections and deaths, causing Delhi to lock down and the UK to add the country to the red list for travel. Only the United States has more COVID-19 infections than India, and to make matters worse, less than 2% of the country's population has been vaccinated. New York Governor Andrew Cuomo will be facing an inquiry over possible use of state resources in his memoir about how he led the state through the early stages of the pandemic. The book, American Crisis, was published in October. The state's comptroller, Thomas DiNapoli, brought this to Attorney General Letitia James. Democrats in the state assembly have said they would consider this as part of Cuomo's impeachment inquiry. Ithaca City School District has announced they will be bringing students back into classrooms over the next few weeks. Elementary students will be allowed to return starting April 26th, and secondary school students on May 3rd. Students in secondary schools will still have the option to do hybrid learning, and Wednesday will still be an asynchronous learning day. The school has been remote since March 13th. The storm sewer work is taking longer than expected and is now anticipated to end on April 30th. The work, which was on Trip Hammer Road, was initially slated to end this Friday after starting at the beginning of the month. There are currently 78 active cases of COVID-19 in Tompkins County with 30 resident deaths. Nationally, the U.S. has 31.7 million confirmed cases of COVID-19 with 567,000 confirmed deaths. Over 55,000 Tompkins County residents have been fully vaccinated, and over 84 million people in the U.S. have been fully vaccinated. For more local news and community stories, tune into Ithaca Now this Sunday night at 7, subscribe to the show on podcast apps, and hear more on wicb.org/news. Now taking a look at your central New York weather. Tonight, a chance of showers with lows in the mid-30s. Tomorrow is raining with highs in the low 40s. Tomorrow night is a chance of snow showers with lows in the high 20s. And Thursday, there is a chance of rain and snow with highs in the mid-40s. For WICB and VIC News, I am Michael Memes.